Hi, we're talking today about the business objects environment and the changes that happen within business objects and how to manage those changes effectively. We're focusing in right now on report structure changes. And of course, the files within the business objects environment, the report files are where all of the details are kept around how this report should look, how it should be structured, how it should function. So anytime there's changes to those report files, that can be a concern and needs to be understood how that change works. APOS Insight does a lot in that. Let's start talking about report structure changes. And when we have someone who's gone in and made changes to that report, it always draws out the questions of, was the report change intentional, or was it an accident? Was it made accurately, or was it incorrect? These are important questions to understand and be able to address, because whenever there's incorrect reports, then that leads to incorrect decisions. And of course, the risk and financial impact of that can be quite significant. Our customers tell us that they want to understand four key questions. Have reports changed? What are the details of those changes, if there are any? Are the reports producing the same results after the change? And can you document and prove all of these report change aspects? So these are key questions that our customers want to understand. And Alan Golding joining in here. We work with customers with APOS Insight and helping them use that solution to understand their challenges. So if you could speak a bit about what APOS Insight is and how it functions.
Yeah, certainly. So APOS Insight is a solution we provide for system auditing and monitoring. And some of the things we can do is extract metadata about the facets of business objects for auditing purposes, things like security reports and folders and so on. We store that in a repository database so that it's easier for end users to do granular analysis on business objects. Some of the key detailed information that we capture on report structure specifically are listed here to the left-hand side. So we get quite in-depth information on these reports. Not only that as well, we capture changes over time. So as your reports are being developed and they change over time, it's important to be able to log and capture those changes. So Insight's able to log historical changes over time of not only reports, but your folders, your security, your universes, and so on.
All right, lots of granular information that can be utilized there. We have a customer who is a large US energy provider. One of the challenges that they were facing in their business objects processes was that internal and external auditors were asking questions about exactly this, report structure changes during previous reporting cycles. And so as a result, they needed to, the business objects team needed to be able to answer the question, have reports changed? If so, what are the details of those report changes? And is it producing the same results? And can you prove it all? So having this level of documentation not only was key in answering these auditor questions, but it's given them a much stronger level of control over their entire business objects environment and the operations within that. So lots of terrific information that Insight's providing them and resolving some pretty big challenges for them. So there are various aspects of report change, system change. We'll be looking at some more of those system changes in upcoming sessions here. Thanks for your time, Alan.